Hello, everyone. How are you doing? How are you feeling? Today is Mystery Mask Monday, and I am so excited to say, well, I'll keep that a secret just for a little bit until I get my mask on. So today I'm going to be using my Bio Aqua Mangosteen. Now, I haven't tried these yet, so this will be the first time. I did get this from Temu. Now, this says it is for nourishing and brightening essence mask, which look at this. And now I even have some damage under my eye right here. It's really dry because practicing with these eyelashes, not the ones that are the clusters, but the regular glue on. I haven't tried using that. I hadn't tried using those for a while. So I was like, okay, I'm going to try this. I got the glue that I needed that was white and it is on a brush. And I've never used a brush before. It's like, duh, right? I mean, how different can it be from a little tube? So I don't know what was wrong with me. I don't know what happened. Then I went and took some of the glue. I've been given tips, these most amazing tips from y'all, and I just love them. But when you're practicing, you're learning, you're practicing, and there's going to be fails, right? There's going to be fails. And I had a huge fail. So I went and took the glue and I put a little extra in the corner right here and then on the corner out here. Well, in the corner right here, it got stuck to my eyelashes and I didn't really think anything of it. Oh my goodness, what a mess. And I even filmed that day. I believe it was my last video, and you can see I've got black all up on my eye right there. I tried to use a makeup wipe and get as much mess off as I could because it was like right before I was filming. It was at the end of my makeup, which is usually when I do my eyelashes are the last things that go on my face besides my lipstick. Oh my gosh, it was such a mess. So I went and tried to put the lash on, and when I used my little applicator to put the lash on, and I pulled away, and like my whole eye right here got glued together. It was a mess. I am telling you. Oh my goodness. So I went ahead and I was like so frantic, and I was trying to make it, you know, okay enough to be able to film. Well, afterwards, I was taking my makeup off, and that whole section right there, because I had glue in my lashes, didn't want to come off. Even I use a Neutrogena oil free. It says it's oil free, but it separates. So, makeup remover that's supposed to remove like magnetic eyeliner, waterproof mascara, all that kind of stuff. And I was sitting there and I was trying to get it off, trying to get it off, and it wasn't coming off. It wasn't coming off. I was like, oh my gosh. So I started scrubbing a little harder with these things that I use to take my makeup off. These little, I get them from Temu. I've hauled them. They're squares about this big or circles, but mine are squares. And they've got like this material that it takes your makeup off. Like all of my makeup, it'll come off with just hot water. So that's really cool with these pad things that I get from Timu. I already said that. Anyway, so I was scrubbing, and it wasn't until after I realized that I had just scrubbed too hard on this right here. It is, it is bad. I mean, it burned, it hurt so bad. So now it's dried up a little bit. I've been putting moisturizer on it, which would hurt. So I think I just scrubbed that skin like way too hard. And I was like, okay, so that's a thing. So I'm going to go ahead and start putting on my Bio Aqua. This is what the box looks like. Bio Aqua. It's all about the reflexes. Here we go. Eye mask. It's rose hyaluronic. I love it. I love the smell because it smells like cherry blossoms. It's beautiful. I love it. So I'm going to go ahead and scoop this up with my little scooper duper thing. And that way I can put it on. Oh, I love doing this. Self Care Monday, right? I really, really needed this. I really needed this. My face needs it. My soul needs it. Okay, there's that one. Okay, I'm just trying to scoop up just one. Okay, putting all these smell so good and they feel, oh, that feels so good on my eye, nice and cooling. Now it is warm temperatures outside, but my AC is running well, so blessed be to that, right? I hope everyone is doing okay, doing well, staying safe from the heat and the just horrific weathers that's going on out there that doesn't seem like it's going to get any better anytime soon. Okay, so we're done with those. Put the lid back on there. I'm so excited for today's letter. Okay, now I'm going to get the ooey gooey mask. I really hope some of you out there are joining me doing this. I mean, you don't have to. Y'all know what I'm saying. Just a bit of self care, help it. Okay, this has some kind of something on it. Okay, a bit of self care, a bit of you know, just doing some things for you. Just kind of sitting back, hanging out with the girlfriend. You know, chatting a bit, learning a bit about the past. I love that. I am waiting. Okay, so this has like a plastic thing on it. So I just pulled that out of there. Let's hope I can still get it on. Let's get it on. Yeah. Love me some Marvin Gaye. This is very, I don't know. This is very, I don't know if I'm going to be able to even get this unfolded, y'all. Maybe that's why the plastic was there, but oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. It's so gross. And like, I just want to put it on my face like that. There we go. There it is. There it is. Feels good though. Feels good. Nice and cool. Oh, it took one of my eyes with it. Gosh dang it. Okay, this is the first time I'm dealing with a very, very out of control face mask. Please bear with me. I might have to grab another one. Oh my gosh, I thought these were going to be so amazing. You know what I mean? I thought these were going to be super amazing. Like, what is happening here? Get back. Get back. Get back. Okay, this just isn't going to work for me. I'm going to need another one. There's some, just 1 second. Okay, so I think I have another one that might work a little better. This get all ooey gooey and keep sliding on my face. I have from the Dollar Tree real veggie farm double shot double shot mask. Put your glasses on, right? Blueberry mask. So this I've seen other creators wearing these masks, these different types of veggie farm masks. They they look like they'd be really good. So let's get this one out. See what it smells like. Oh my gosh, it smells like blueberries, y'all. It smells like blueberries. Oh my goodness, that's awesome. Here we go. Mask number 2. Let's do this. No plastic thing on it. That's very good. I am dripping goo though. Dripping goo. Dripping goo. And I just keep saying it. Okay, this one is behaving a lot better. This is more of like what I am used to. Let's get it facing the right way. Oh my goodness. Okay, there we go. Now this one should be a lot better. Oh my goodness, it smells so good, y'all. It smells so good. It smells like blueberries, like real blueberries. I do feel that I never get the nose on right. So we'll just have an open nose. Get all this yummy gooey stuff all down on the neck. And I can't help it. She's always in my head when I'm doing Mask Monday, Miss Laura from Favorites with Laura. Stuff on your hands, rub in your hands, rub in your hands, rub it in, rub it. See, the stuff's just flying around because it is super ooey gooey. But it feels really good though. It feels really good. This is nice. Oh, I hope everybody had the weekend that they wanted to have, that they did the things that they wanted to do. Let me get my hands. I know, I know. I had to wipe some off, Laura. I'm sorry. It was just way too much. Way too much. Okay, now for my little bag of sweary affirmations. Oh, I love these so much. Thank you so much, Sandy. Sandy from My Nutty Nook. We did a swap, and she had gotten these for me in that swap, and I love them. If you're not familiar with Sandy, she is so sweet, such an amazing human. I will put her link to her channel down below. She does Timu. She does a Mask Sunday. I'm sorry, I can't remember the whole name of it, but she does a self-care Sunday. That's what it is. She also does try-ons, organizational videos, all kinds of fun stuff. Got to check her out. Okay, so for today, I'm going to reach in the bag, reach in the bag. Okay, what is it? Positive vibes only. And it says F negativity. Positive vibes only. I love that. I love that. And I love that it says F negativity because you want to say it with power, right? You want to say it with power, put that out into the universe. F negativity. Bring on the positivity. I am all positive today. I am all happy and I am full of love and abundance. So, yeah, tell yourself that. I'm talking to myself too. Okay, now I am so excited. Let me put my eyes on. There we go. There we go. Now I can see myself looking like silly better. It doesn't have to be perfect. It doesn't have to be perfect. No perfection here. Not over here. Okay, I am back into my 5 letters from Mystery Letter Company. Now, I am kind of bummed because I have not seen any new letters being put on her in her shop. She says she normally does it once a month, but that was a while ago. Today, I have another letter. The whole Frankie and Kathy saga. I swear I love the stationery so much. It's so pretty. And it says April 14th, 1965. Miss Kathy, Miss Kathy, you know what? I can't pronounce that. Bonu 125 Hudson Avenue, Ridgefield Park, New Jersey. Aloha from Hawaii. I love that. 8 cents. It's so pretty. And then on the back it says F, and I can't read it. And then his numbers, FPO, San Fran, California. So FPO, someone told me what that meant, and it has escaped my mind. I am so sorry. So I'm going to pull the letter out. I'm so excited, and I hope that she gets more letters. And I wish I could. I wish, look at this. It's like you wish you could go and find the rest of the letters. I actually went and I tried to research Hamilton Gale from an Annapolis college. He was a college in Annapolis. So, and that is the other little saga that we're doing right now. Hamilton Gale and Alice, I believe it's Alice, and I couldn't find anything. I even went as far as to go through the yearbooks of two different Annapolis colleges, and man, that was an eye-opening thing right there. It really was. It was something. Okay, I think you're all waiting. Dearie Kathy, I got myself new paper, so I figured I'd try it out. You don't mind, do ya? I mean, for me to experiment on ya. I'm glad you don't. We're sorry to see for 2 weeks we are going to play plane guard for the USS Bennington. This might be the wrong package, because this was the first letter I read. This is weird. This is okay. I don't know what's going on. This was the first letter that I had read, and I know that Warren and Miss Elaine Stahl. Okay, bear with me just 1 second. I need to go change this. Okay, I found it. The problem is what I did, my bad, is both packages look like this. Both packages look like this. So, they're an envelope, and inside, they're like this. So, apparently, when I meant to put the other one away or in an area where it can be put away and organized, I had put the wrong one in there. So, I am so very sorry. What a little bit of a mess. I do have, unfortunately, I don't have a letter from Frankie and Kathy, and that really bums me out because I was super excited about that. I do have another letter, if you remember that. Well, you might not remember that there was a letter to a Jack Ward. Let me put my eyes on, and we are going to look at another letter from 1958. Jack Ward, Box 157, Warrensburg, Illinois. And I love their stamp that says "Pray for Peace." Isn't that awesome? And it says airmail. And let's see. Let us see what we have. Okay, so August 9th, 1958. He has a very gorgeous handwriting. I hope that I can read it. I hope I can read it. It's such a bummer when I can't, and then so I try my best. I really do. It's not that I can't read cursive, because come on now. Dear Mom and Dad, well, here it is Saturday, and I'm at Aunt Irene's. I worked on the church. I worked on the church all day today again this Saturday. I guess we are going down to see Jean tomorrow. I'm just having a wonderful time, and it is they're doing everything to make me feel at home. They're spoiling something awful, and that they're spoiling something awful. How sweet! How sweet! Mom, I've been thinking if you and Dad are still wanting to move to California, come right ahead. Aw, aw. Let's see. When I look up, I lose my spot, and it's like, but it's okay because we'll figure this out together. Since I've been back, I've come to like it here quite a bit. I think when I get out of the service, I might even make my home out here. If you do move out here, though, try to get a place to a close to Aunt Irene's. I believe is like this part. I believe I like this part better than I would another. So make a note of it to write and let me know what you're planning to do. Wow, that's a big move, right? Moving from Illinois to California in 1958. I mean, isn't that the like prime time to have been there too? Like the 50s and the 60s and the 70s, like those 3 decades were like the best years to be in San Francisco. From what I see on TV, documentaries, all that kind of thing, and hearing the creativity that came out of there and seeing it, later, of course. I got my bill paid Friday in Oceanside. I'm glad I'm going overseas so I won't have to worry about my age. Huh. What is that about? My age for what? Glad I'm going overseas so I won't have to worry about my age. Wow, okay, that's all he says. Here's those pictures I was telling you about the other day. I framed, I bummed $1 and went ahead and got them. I think they turned out pretty good. Keep them unless I ask you to send them back. Keep them unless I ask you to send them back. I'll take some more when I get overseas. I think the second one is the best. We look more natural in it than the others. Well, I guess I'll be signing off for today. I'm feeling just fine. Hope you are. Your loving son, Carrie. P.S. Write often and don't worry. Oh, write often and don't worry. That is super sweet. I wish I had the pictures that came with this letter, right? Oh my goodness. Well, that's kind of awesome. He just lettered to mom and dad, telling them how he's doing, asking them to move to California. That's a huge move, right? And I do know that there was a Jack Ward. The Jack Ward. That's a name that sounds familiar, right? So I do know that there was a letter, and you know what? I should have grabbed it when I was in the other package, because then we could have compared it. Well, I can do that in another video. And because of course, I keep all of these letters, and I can put the ones together that I get that are from the same families, that kind of thing. And then maybe do another reading and kind of put it a little more together. I don't know. We'll see. I do know that I have mystery boxes on their way. I have a pagan mystery box coming, a crystal mystery box coming. Those have been personally asked for by you. And I will have more letters coming. I am a little worried that the mystery letter company is not going to be refreshing their stock. I haven't heard back from her because I did email her. And so, oh my gosh, look at my eye patches way down here. Look at, isn't that crazy? Well, so much for that, right? At least this one is sticking up where it should be, and that's where I have the damage to the eye. So, try another one. Do y'all want to look at another one? Let's look at another one. This one, okay, I should be able to read this one. This one is from, oh, come on. I can't even see that. Fort Sill, Oklahoma, Private Anthony Naaman Jr., Miss Margaret Jane Hoffman, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Look at that. I just can't see the date. So that's cool. This is new, and it looks like I should be able to read this. And then I will save the rest of the letters for next Monday. Oh, wow. We've got pages front and back. Wow, for real. Look at these. Front and back. I think it should have been, they should have had typewriters and, for these young men and women to be able to to type their letters. Look at me being so super selfish, right? Type those letters. Dear Mom. Okay, wait, it says Dear Hun, Hun. How are you doing? Fine, I hope, and in the best of health. Well, I knew it can't go on for every I okay, like I'm so sorry. I can't help with the way, people's grammar or the way they talk, the way they write. So it might sound like I'm not reading it properly, but I promise you I am reading it properly. The best of health. Well, I knew it can't go on for every I find floated flunked a test, but I wasn't the only one. Uh-oh. There were 8 guys that passed and 32 flunked, and did we get messed up? Okay, his spelling is very very poor. So I got to try to put together what he's trying to say. So, we get messed up. We are supposed the way he spells supposed to, he's put SAPOSTO. All is one word. Supposed to. All is one word. So I find it funny, not like in a make fun of your dumb way, but it's just, the way things are, the way things were. I get it. Supposed to get done at 4:30, but for the whole week we won't get off till 9:30 at night. I think I'm about to go crazy, but I can't cuz I went long ago. Is that a joke? What is that? I think I went long ago. Hotel. Okay, go tell Eleanor I said happy birthday. Okay, hun. And hun, sometimes I still wonder if you got your license at I got your okay, and sometimes I wonder if you got your license. That's what it look licenses at Pet Boys, or if you found them someplace. Got your listener. I'm sorry, I'm having a problem with this because you can't drive for shit. Okay, so it was licensed. That is cute. If you got your license at Pet Boys. Pet Boys sounds familiar, like if it is some kind of I don't know what it is, but it sounds familiar. Or if you found them someplace because you can't drive for shit. When you can't even see a bus in front of you, that's when it's time to give up driving. Don't take me serious, hun. I'm just kidding. Hot Rod, I think you drive good for learner. I think you drive good for learner. Ha ha, just kidding. Just kidding, hun. And hun, I don't care about classes. You're the moon to me than a crazy missile. You mean more to me than a crazy missile. Oh my goodness. At least I figured it out, right? At least I figured it out. Okay, and I don't. Okay, okay. You mean more to me than a crazy missile. That darn thing is a agitator. Agitator member when you're always called me agitator. Well, you should be in this thing. Then you should be on this thing. Then you can have something to call a agitator. Hun, our company, you see, he spells company COMPONNEE, company. Commander said that we might go over Korea. We might go over Korea. That's what it looks like. Like I said before, I don't know what the hell's going on, so I'm not going to tell you where I'm going until I'm for sure. I'm for sure, hun, because I don't want you to think I'm bullshitting you, which you probably think I'm doing, and I don't claim you. I don't blame you because I would probably think the same thing myself, hun. Huh. Well, he's really trying to get through that. He's not bullshitting her, huh? So, okay. But I'm telling the truth, hun. I don't know what's going on. They got my brain so mixed up. I don't know my ass from a hole in the ground. But wherever I go and no matter what happens, I want you to know that I love you and I want you for my wife. And I am not kidding. Oh, how sweet is this? I really mean it. If you only knew how much I miss you, I would know how to put it in words. I wouldn't know how to put it in words. I would have to be here. I would have to be with to prove it. I'd have to be there to prove it, hun. I hope now you have a good time when you go down to the show. I'll be thinking of you and hope you will be thinking of me, hun. I love you. I love you more than anything else in the world and wish I was with you. Then you would know for sure, hun, and that I'm telling the truth for a change. I'm telling the truth for a change. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. So maybe he been a bad boy, right? Maybe he been a bad boy. And I totally lost my place. Da 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 da. Talking. Okay, I love you. Okay, then you would know for sure. And I'm telling you, Peggy, I wish we could get married right now. So her name is Peggy. Peggy, I wish we could get married right now, but that's talking crazy. I know, but believe me, you're going to be my wife someday, and I don't care how we get married, the right way or the wrong way, but you're going to be mine. I love you. Oh my goodness, what a letter to get, right? What a letter to get. Hun, there are so many things I have to tell you, but don't know how to say them. You know I was never good with a paper and pencil or a book. I'm 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 something stopped with them things. I'm pretty stopped. I'm not sure what he's trying to say, but I really got a girl that I can depend on and don't have to worry about coming home from work and having baked beans and hot dogs. Oh my goodness, that's funny. I mean, it's not funny, but it's like, oh my goodness. Baked beans and hot dogs. Like some people I know who can't even something matter without burning it, who can't even bake, braid. I can't, I don't understand what that word is he's trying to write. And I know you can take care of kids and don't have to worry about them not being fed. I guess you never thought I would think of them things. I did, you, hun. I think the world of I think the world of you, hun, and I hope I hope you know it by now. And then he's like, over. So, okay, page 2. Okay, okay. Okay. So, I think real quick, I'm going to need to take this mask off. It is drying up. And maybe put this back up here for a second or two to give that some thank you, baby. Lonnie's over here helping me out, being so sweet. I don't know what I'm saying. He's always helpful and sweet. How are you all digging this letter so far? This letter is really, this is a surprise, and I'm super happy to be seeing it. We have one more page left, and then I think I will leave it at that for today. Just for today, I am over a half an hour, which is not a big deal. I just want to be able to do videos that aren't too long, that want to keep you interested, keep you hanging out, keep you here. But okay, so let's get on to part 2. Part 2. How's all the kids doing? Fine, I hope. I I really felt good, hun, when you said that Mary Ann was kissing my pictures and wanted to know if I knew that she was kissing my pictures. Okay. It really made my heart jump, hun. I love you, hun, and wish that we were married, so I won't have nothing to worry about. What is he worrying about? Well, of course, I'm sure these soldiers worried about their women waiting for them, whether or not they would be cheating, that kind of thing, finding another man that wants their hand in marriage kind of thing. But this is 1958, so it's really not that long ago. I mean, it is, I get it. But at the same time, when I was younger, and I'm sure a lot of you were younger, 1958 wasn't so far away. But okay, and so now that I have officially lost my place, I love you, hun, and wish that we were married so I would have nothing to worry about. Hun, don't tell my sisters or anybody that you heard from me so much, okay? Because I'm only writing home about once a week. Oh, shoot. Look at him. Don't tell mom and the family. To whoever writes to me first. I'm getting tired of writing home to everybody and getting a letter once a week. I don't mean you, hun. I'm glad you write so often. It makes me feel a lot better and builds up my hope. How's done making out? How's Jane making out with the new baby? Is she always crying or is she quiet? Let me know, okay, hun? And tell her I said hello. It's 12 o'clock midnight here, and here I am sitting in my bathing suit writing you a letter. I guess it sounds kind of crazy to you, don't it? But it's so damn hot down here I can't sleep. We got out of class at 9:30. I started this letter when I came back from chow, so I thought I would let you know that I am thinking about you all the time, hun. I cut down on my smoking a lot cuz that PT was rocking the shit out of me. That's what it looks like. PT, it looks like rocking, but it kind of looks like an N, but it can't be knock. Oh, knocking. Okay, so it is an N, but the way he spells it is knocking. Okay, was knocking the shit out of me. So now I only smoke 1 pack a day. Only 1 pack a day. So smoking 1 pack a day of cigarettes, doing physical the training, which is like running, they march and all that kind of stuff, and oh my goodness. So he's down to only 1 pack a day. So that's great, right? That is great. I'm down to a half a pack a day. Okay, so half a pack. Oh no. And I am going to try to get to a half a pack a day, but it's not going to be so easy to do. I hope you have luck in getting the car you want because I think you really deserve it. Maybe when I get out of the army, I will get a 57 Chevy to then we can get them both painted the same color, just like twins. They're twinning. Twinning. I love that. That's funny. But of course, I will have mine all souped up and ready. All souped up, he said, and ready to rip the roads up. No, hun, I'm just kidding. I learned my lesson about hot rodding. It took a long time, but I finally learned, and I'm glad I did before I hurt somebody bad. That's one thing about the army. They really, they really tr- straightened me out a lot. Uh-oh, he was a bad boy hot rodder, huh? That smoked more than a pack of cigarettes a day. I'm getting a visual of this dude, right? They've really straightened me out a lot. I guess you thought I would never learn my lesson about driving fast, but I finally slowed down and became a human being again. But he spelled human Youmen, a human being again. I love you, hun, and want you more than anything else in the world, and I'm going to get you, and nothing is going to stop me. I mean, this could be a love letter, but it could also be a stalking letter. Now I am not saying it's the latter, but that's what popped into my head because if that stuff is written today, that someone might be a little. It's like I'm going to get you, and nothing is going to stop me. And it has a word, but I can't read it. Nothing is going to stop me. A mist, a nist, honest. Well, hun, I'm going to say goodbye for now, and you will be hearing from me soon. So take care of yourself. God bless you, and take good care of you for me. I love you. And tell everybody I said hello and I'm doing fine. I'll see you, hun. Tony. Oh, I love you and wish I was with you forever until the end of time. P.S. I love you. RMA. And wait for me, please, Tony. And he drew a little picture, and this is so cute. It's two birds. One is Peggy, one is Tony. And they're giving little kisses. Look at that. So now we've got Peggy and Tony. I hope I receive another letter from this guy because this was interesting. I hope it was interesting to you. That is so cute. How cute is that? I almost forgot I'd read that other letter. Now, see, I mean, although I love the other letters, I do. And he did a little J plus T or P. I don't know what that stands for. JMJ is what it says with a cross. Gee, I'm not sure what that means. So August 11th, 1964. Okay, so I got that confused with the last letter. I said 1958. So now we have a date. August 11th, 1964. This is 10 years before I was born. So this really, wow. Not, I mean, it is still a long time ago, but to me, it's like not that long ago. You know what I mean? I mean, I know it is because we're all getting older, but that was really awesome. That was really fun. And I liked that. And I hope so. Private Anthony Naiman Jr. and Miss Margaret Jane Hoffman. So that must be where Peggy lives. That is a trip. That is a trip. And it was sent to Philadelphia, and he is in, I guess, Oklahoma. Because it says Fort Sill, Oklahoma. So that is really awesome. Now we have two more letters. I should have more than that. There should have been 5 letters in here. We have another Jack Ward letter. That's very cool. And a letter to Elaine Stahl. And it is a letter from a soldier. And this is from 1942, I think is what it says. I can't wait. I can wait. I have to see what it says on the letter. So thank you all so much. I hope you found today's letters interesting and a little bit fun, because I did. That letter from Tony just cracks me up. It's super cute and a little terrifying maybe. I don't know. I think back in the day and he's like, I must have you, I will have you, you know. Let me know what you think. I thought it was a lot of fun. um, Thank you so much for being here. So much. You know that I love you all with all of my heart. I am so grateful that you're here with me and that you hang out. Please, please remember to be kind humans.